back, y'all. Welcome back.
4 Quarters Podcast.
Another episode. Episode 10.
Episode 10. Double digits.
Double digits, man. We're working our way up out here.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. First quarter. It's that time of year. The best time of year. NBA playoffs. We got our lovely Lakers in the play-in game. 7 seed.
This is recording today, Monday.
Yep.
So the play-in game tomorrow.
So it's going to come out Thursday, so it'll already be happening. So we're going to say it right now. The Lakers are going to win.
Yeah. Lakers will lock up the 7 seed.
They're going to lock the 7 seed up. We're going to predict it right now.
Playing Minnesota at Crypto.
Yep.
Staples.
AKA Staples.
Yeah.
Going to be a big game. Biggest game of the year, obviously.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be fine.
Yep.
The Grizzlies, the Timberwolves don't have Rudy Gobert.
No Rudy and no Jaden McDaniels.
So that's definitely going to help us a lot.
Yeah.
I do think that we're just a better team, but Anthony Edwards always scares me because that man is a problem.
He's liable.
And we don't have guards to really match up. I mean, we have Jared Vanderbilt who can always shut somebody down, but it's tough.
But you don't want to pull your front court guy like that to go guard a perimeter.
And it's just one of those one game situations. Anything can happen in one game. That's the one thing about it. The NBA is a little more.
And go get you 50.
I would say the NBA is a little more tightened up than like March Madness is because, as college kids, you don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
And NBA, you play these guys so often, so you kind of know tendencies, especially in the West.
More proven type of
guys,
and
these are professionals. You got LeBron, AD. I'm not worried about anybody laying the egg.
Right.
It's just people can just go have nights where they get 40. And Cat's always been a problem with that for us.
Quiet as kept, too, Mike Conley's been coming on as of late.
He's a very
steady
veteran guy, been in the playoffs numerous times.
Yeah.
He's someone you would want to have, run your team for sure.
Right.
Going to lay an egg. So I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be fine.
Yep.
I don't worry too much about us in this situation. It's a big game. LeBron's going to show up. AD's going to show up.
Yep.
But, we'll see what happens.
Well, a couple of storylines, too, come out because you got D. Russ, Beasley.
Oh, yeah.
Vanderbilt.
Forgot about that.
So they're kind of looking like, hey, remember me?
Yeah. Yeah. Especially D-Lo, especially.
Yeah, because they're like, we want more of a Mike Conley than a D. Russ.
Yeah.
A little more steady.
That's going to be a good. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
D-Lo's been playing great.
Oh, yeah.
He has been balling.
I mean, 17 and 7 is kind of
and he been
regular for him.
Knocking down threes.
Oh, yeah.
He's been cash ball.
Yeah.
But Malik Beasley's been looking really good.
Better.
He's just shooting at that thing. When you're a shooter, just shoot it.
And that's LeBron telling
you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna make more than you miss if you keep shooting.
Right.
That's what I believe.
Right.
Just keep shooting that
Especially
thing.
if that's your game.
Yeah, that's what we brought you here for.
Look, Bees, you're not getting no more contracts by slashing or setting nobody up or you know what I mean. So
don't be gun shy.
Might as well get them up.
Let it fly. You know what I mean? That's what we got you.
Right.
We got you to shoot the ball, shoot the thing.
Right.
So it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a very good game. The other playing game is New Orleans and the Thunder.
That's tricky.
That's going to be a good one.
That's tricky.
I think Shea has 48.
Okay. so we're setting the line at 48?
I think Shea has 48.
That's tricky, man, because I don't know if they really have – well, they do match up well. They got some bodies for B.I.
They do.
They got bodies for B.I.
They have
they're
a lot.
Young.
They just have so much energy, and they're just happy to be here because no one expected them to be in the playoffs.
Right.
So they have nothing to lose. Yeah. Both these teams have nothing to lose, really.
Right.
There's no Zion for New Orleans, which is baffling to me still.
But if you're the Pelicans, do you kind of have a little more urgency to say, hey, let's get in, let's fight our way to get in, and then Zion's right around the corner?
Wait, is he right around the corner?
I would maybe hope he get in. at least
he's been hurt for a minute.
Win around and then he comes back maybe, but I don't know. That's a lot to ask for.
No, man. Yeah, he's been out for a while. It's hard to have someone come in and play on basketball when you haven't played in a while and just show up. And
that's true.
He's not. He hasn't done that before. He's not Kevin Durant. He doesn't have a 10-year career.
Yeah, he's about his third shutdown.
Bro, it's getting crazy.
Yeah,
he's always hurt. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's probably because we never seen anyone that big and strong jump around like this. And God just nope.
Yeah,
sorry.
Shannon
doesn't make sense.
Shannon Sharp said something a few weeks ago. He was like, it's a F1 motor, but the body is like a big rig truck.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just
imagine a Costco truck just whipping corners.
Right. That's what he is.
At 200.
Yeah, he's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I love watching him play, but it's so unfortunate he can't get on the court.
Yeah. So you got a pick on that game?
I'm gonna go Thunder. I'm gonna go Thunder.
I really don't know. I'm gonna go Pels.
I'm gonna go Pels.
I'm gonna go Pels. I'm gonna say you say Shea has 48. I'm gonna take the under, but I'm gonna say Bi.
I mean, if he has 48 and they lose, that's a problem.
Right. But I'm gonna say Bi gives me more like a 33. 6-6.
He's been there before.
Yeah.
But I think Shea wants to prove himself because, like, no one ever talks about him. He averaged 30 this year.
Hey, I mean, no Chet Holmgren this year. They way exceeded expectations.
They're gonna be decent.
They shouldn't even be here. Like Bron said that one time.
And they have so many picks.
Right.
So many picks for the next like 6 years.
Right.
So they're gonna be interesting to watch.
They'll be around
because they're gonna be around for a while.
Yeah.
OKC's they're a great organization. Everyone loves them over there. Sam Presti. Yeah, he's great.
Right.
So we'll see about that one. Yeah. So yeah, I got Thunder in that one. We got the East side. We got Hawks and Miami.
Wow.
In Miami.
This is a good ball.
Yeah.
It's a good ball, man.
Good ball.
In Miami.
Yeah, so the games on Tuesday are Lakers, Timberwolves, and Miami and the Hawks.
What do you got in that? That's a tough one.
That's tough. I want to say the Hawks.
I think I'm going to go to the Hawks.
But they've had such a weird year.
Yeah.
They've had such a weird year.
They have.
I don't know what it is about them, but we'll see.
You're going to have to give Quinn Snyder a full run.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
So.
I think I'm going to go with the Heat. They're at home. They're tested. They're proven. Jimmy Butler.
Those guys are getting shots. The Max Struces of the world and the Gabe Vincents.
Yeah, they're tough to be. Tyler Hero's tough.
So they could match the 3-ball with the Hawks. I think the Hawks are a little bigger.
The Heat are a team that you don't want to see in the playoffs, I think, because they're tough to beat. They're hard nosed. They're a tough team to beat. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Heat.
I'm going with the Hawks.
You with the Hawks?
Yeah, I'm going with the Hawks.
I don't mind that pick.
Yeah,
I don't mind that pick. And then the last one is who is the last one? Wait, where'd it go? Okay, it is Raptors Bulls.
Damn, the Raptors squeaked in there, huh?
In Toronto. The Bulls are the 10th seed.
Yeah, I think the Bulls will take that, though.
The Bulls are one of those teams that are up and down.
Yeah.
They don't make. They have no real point guard.
No.
Which hurts them.
No.
Yeah, I think.
I'm going to go with the Bulls. Zach and DeMar, they should be able to get that.
They should.
To your point about Shea, like if Zach and DeMar can't get that done, then we got
a problem.
Zach going to the Lakers.
Sound like we're on Twitter talking about this.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go with the Bulls with you. I'll rock with that.
Yeah.
We'll see, man.
That's all a good game.
Good hoop. Yeah. Good hoop coming up. So we'll see, man.
Playing tournament. Hate it or love it. Good hoop tomorrow.
Hey, you can't say it's not exciting to watch good basketball.
Right.
And we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, man. End of the first quarter. We'll be back. We're back. Second quarter.
Quarter 2.
Let's talk about this West playoff slate.
What we got?
So already got the team. We were talking about the play-in. Let's talk about the teams that are already there.
This is juicy stuff.
It's juicy stuff. It's the best time of year, man. March Madness is great, but nothing but the NBA playoffs. The professionals are playing.
7-game series.
So this is going to be a series, boy. Suns, Clips. That is going to be a series.
Yeah.
Whew. I'm going to go with the Suns. Just because.
I'm going to go there. I'll go there with you.
They don't have Paul George first round, which hurts the Clippers a lot.
If you're playing KD, you want as many wings.
Anything you can get. Yeah. You need it all. Because the Suns haven't lost with KD in the lineup.
Crazy.
They're 8-0, 9-0. And he's averaging like, this year, when he's played, he shot 55, 40, 90 this year. Which is the first time ever.
Right.
How do you shoot 55% from the field? Overall for the whole season.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, yeah, with him on your team, you all got a chance.
And like you said, without Paul George, that might be a good first-round draw for them to get KD more acclimated.
Yeah, get him some games, some real meaningful games. Yeah. He know he's going to show up. It's the playoffs.
Yeah.
When he plays, he hoops.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good series. I think it'll go 5 or 6. I want to say 5 just because there's no Paul George, but it's Kawhi Leonard, so I'm not going to shut him out.
I don't want to shut out Kawhi or Ty Lue.
Yeah, very good point.
You know what I mean? Because Ty Lue,
he can coach. He can coach.
Yeah, but I like that 5 though. I like the 5,
especially because the guy you're in Phoenix.
Oh yeah, at home. They're
at home. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna go Phoenix to 5. Okay. I think it'll be a close 5. Like every game will be a game.
Right.
I don't think it'll be many blowouts.
They playing to the 4th.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing. It can go either way. Like down the line, who's gonna make big shots?
Right.
And roster wise, the Suns should make more big shots with who they have playing.
Let's keep an eye on that Zubac-Ayton matchup too.
Let's keep that eye on that CP3 Westbrook matchup.
Yeah.
I want to see what CP3 does as a third fiddle. He's never been a third fiddle before, like this.
Yeah. And it's a little more spotlight on it because like you don't have Mikal, you don't have those other outlets to get those shots. Like
when you guys are on the bench, your bench isn't great. They're okay.
They're okay.
But y'all, it's all about y'all, the big 4. The big 4 isn't gonna play. they're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So we'll see. The Clippers.
I like Suns in 5 though.
Yeah, I think the Suns can get it. They should get them.
I like that.
But the Clippers are no joke. I think if depending on what happens in game 1 and 2, you never know. But I'm gonna go Suns in 5. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna go Suns in 5.
I like that.
And then we got Dubs and Kings.
Maybe my favorite first round matchup.
Me too.
I like this.
Me too.
mean, just the NorCal aspect.
King hasn't been in the playoffs 17 years.
Yeah, the Kings drought. D Fox, Steph. This is a lot going on.
A lot going on.
So, Mike Brown,
the former coach,
former assistant in Golden State,
leaves to go to Sacramento. Is for sure the coach of the year.
Mr. Miyagi versus Daniel San. Let's see.
It's gonna be good, bro.
Yeah.
I think people are giving the Kings no respect because they haven't been in the playoffs before. Yeah. I get it. They gotta show what they can do.
Right.
But don't say about the young De'Aaron Fox, man.
You know what? He's it's not your typical drought in terms of because D Fox has been there. He's been reaping the soil. He's
been there he's been working.
So he's been a cornerstone.
Sabonis is good.
This is not lightning in a bottle.
No, he can hoop.
They figured out who they are now.
Mike Brown brought a different kind of style to their program and like a belief that they're really playing. They're really playing.
They play defense and they get up and down.
They shoot the hell out the ball.
And Malik Monk, I think, is poised for a playoff.
He for come off the bench too.
Yeah.
He's gonna be able to not kill their bench guys, but that's gonna be a big piece.
This will be a big series for him.
Yeah, it'll be a big series for him.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting because they got GP2 back for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins on his way back. He'll be back game 1.
Hey, Wiggs on the way.
So I kind of feel bad for the Kings too at the first playoff 17 years because they're defending champs.
But hey,
who are healthy.
If you're in that locker room, you telling your guys, you telling your guys, we do this. We can go to Cancun after round 2 and feel great feel great in Cancun.
Yeah, that's facts. Because no one expects them to win this series. I think. I think people are expecting the Warriors to blow these fools out.
Yeah, I feel that sentiment as well. But I think it's gonna be a series.
What do you think is going?
I don't know.
Because I was saying all that about the Kings. I think it's gonna be 5.
Warriors in 5.
Yep.
I'm thinking 6 or 7. I don't know who I want to pick.
Listen. One thing about the Warriors, they've had a bad road year, terrible road year, which is kind of weird how they've been so good at home, so bad on the road. I just don't know if the Kings, like we said, the first in the playoffs.
No, for sure.
It's a lot.
For sure.
Game 1 is going to be everything.
And to be a bad road team, to get the first road series in your region.
Basically, your home.
Help.
Yeah, you're an hour flight. Not even a flight, you're driving if you want.
Yeah.
Some
of them might have a house in Sacramento.
Yeah, Clay gonna be on the boat, on the second boat pulling up. It's gonna be tough, man.
So I may go Warriors in 6 because of that, but I don't know what team I want to pick. But I'm thinking 6 or 7, dog fight, heavyweight fight.
I mean, I'm an undercover Warriors fan.
Yeah, right.
We all know this. If you didn't know this, you know this now. It's very true. But
great organization.
A lot of on the ties. A lot on the ties.
True.
But regardless, we'll see. I mean, I think the Warriors get game 1. That's what I think. Okay. I think if Warriors get game 1, it's gonna be over in 5.
I hear that.
Because they're not winning in Golden State.
Maybe they almost feel like they have to take that game.
I think they do.
Yeah.
Like the Warriors are gonna come out because everyone been talking about how bad they're on the road, all this and that. They'll come out swinging.
You get a Steph virtuoso performance.
You know what I'm saying? Wiggins is back. They got their energy back. They got GP2 officially healthy and back. He's been the reason they've been so bad on defense this year.
Yeah,
they lost him.
That's a big call.
They went and get him immediately. Yeah. Oh, we made a mistake. My bad. Here you go.
Right.
And then they had to pay him. Portland did.
Right.
So they're chilling.
Yeah. So. Jacob is kind of swaying me on the Warriors pick here.
They're defending champs for a reason, and they haven't really they've lost some bench players, but
and that's what Clay's saying too. Clay's like, don't forget now,
we just
healthy.
We just did this 7 months ago.
Yeah,
and we have basically the same core of 4 guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? And now with GP2, who I think is like a bigger core piece than people think.
100%.
So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a tough one.
All right,
but it'll be a good series though.
I got 6-7.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
And then we said Lakers are gonna win, obviously. So they'll be the 2s playing the Grizzlies. That's gonna be a series. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's gonna be at least 6-7 games because we have LeBron and AD.
Jaws an MFer.
And they're tough to beat in Memphis.
Yeah.
They're tough.
The grindhouse.
But of course we're picking the Lakers. So I'm picking Lakers in 7.
Right. But if Shannon Sharp, if you're listening, if we can get you at a couple games, I think that'll help us, man.
We need him on the road courtside in Memphis.
Right.
I need him there.
Right.
And then we got Denver, and then who do you think is going to be the A seed? I say You think it's gonna be the Pelicans? You think it's gonna be Timberwolves?
I said Pels. I said Pels. I think Pels are gonna lock that up.
You think Pels gonna be the Timberwolves too? They have to play 2 games.
Yeah, I think the Pels. I think the Pels will get.
So Pels Thunder. Yeah. Pels Denver. Denver gonna win that.
Yeah,
Denver should win that.
Denver should win
4 or 5.
Yeah,
tops.
Yeah, 4.
So we'll see. Yeah. Playoffs, man. West is gonna be real good.
This is one of my favorite first round slates in recent memory.
It's gonna be really good.
Like
I can't wait.
This is good. This is good ball. Yeah.
All right, y'all. About to be halftime. We back.
Halftime.
Third quarter.
Back from half.
So Tom's talking about the East.
All right.
So we got. It's gonna be some good East. I think the East is gonna be interesting as well. Yeah. 2 really top teams, but I want to see what Philly does. So the first round we got Cleveland and New York.
I like that series a lot.
Cleveland's the 4 seed, New York's 5 seed. So Cleveland's at home. Who you got in that one? We know how you feel about your boy Drew Randall.
Yeah.
So are you picking Drew Randall?
I gotta double down.
You gotta double down.
Brunson and Drew Randall gonna get it done.
You gotta double down. I mean,
7. I would go 7.
I would love a Knicks to win because it's good for the NBA.
Right.
And I'm just like, it's always fun to watch people play in the Garden. The Garden's iconic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get game in the Garden is matchups with superstars.
Yeah, you love when superstars go to the Garden. But D-Mitch is tough. Darius Garland's tough. Right. Evan Mobley's coming to his own. I'm gonna go Cleveland in 7.
Okay.
I think we
agree at 7.
Yes, I think we agree at 7. Yeah. I think that's the most even series out in all the playoffs so far.
I like that series.
That's like the most even series I think so far. So yeah, I got Cleveland in 7. You got New York in 7.
Yeah.
Okay. Doable.
Yeah.
And then Sixers, Brooklyn.
Wow.
Now, Sixers should win this series. But I think Mikal Bridges is about to get himself paid.
Okay.
Because he's about to have a playoff series. He's gonna have one game where he gets 40. I'm putting that out there right now.
Okay, I like that. He's
gonna have one game where he gets 40. They may lose, but he's gonna have 41 game.
I don't know who's guarding Joel.
Nobody. They're gonna lose.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Philly's gonna win, but this is gonna be a big series just for Mikal to show that he's like that. Yeah. Because he's had a hell of a half a season with Brooklyn. After 28 or whatever he was doing.
It'll be interesting to see James Harden's temperament.
That's going to be
because that's your old team.
That is the X factor. James Harden's kind of been reborn. Yeah. Not the same guy he was in Houston. So we're not asking him to get 40 or 35. We need what did he average this year? 20 and 10?
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Led the league in assists.
He did.
Yeah. First player I saw is first player in NBA history to have 3 scoring titles and 2 assist titles.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty impressive. He started,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
James Harden doesn't get talked about how good of a passer he is.
No.
He's a hell of a passer.
Comes off and makes the right play.
Yeah, he does. So yeah, he has to give you in the playoffs what he did in the regular season, 20 and 10.
That's it. That's all I need.
If you give me that, we have a chance to go and do something.
Maxey gets me 20.
Maxey's gonna give you some nights.
Then Tobias can sit his ass down.
Don't start off Tobias Harris. We just need 15, but that's so much to ask for him.
Right.
And he getting paid $100 million, which is unreal to me. Yeah. But we already talked about that.
Right.
I'm not doing that again.
Right.
I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it. But yeah, Joel Embiid's gonna do his thing. One thing about Joel is in the past he kind of got tired in the playoffs.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
So we'll see how his shape is. I think he's in way better shape than he was in the past.
I think
he's played the whole year really, no real injuries. So I think he'll be fine.
The key with Philly, you probably just want to just go and punch Brooklyn in the mouth early.
Oh yeah, blow him about 40 first game. Get him out the way.
Yeah.
Win those first 2 games easily.
Right.
And then steal game 3, and then game 4 doesn't really matter.
Right.
And then, I think it should be over in 5.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they swept them.
I don't mind giving Brooklyn
a game.
Yeah.
In Brooklyn, I'll give them a game.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Brooklyn,
I wouldn't be surprised if they got swept though.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked.
4 or 5. Philly. We're both pretty good on that.
Yeah. And then we got the 2 and 1 seeds. I don't think it matters who they play because they're both going to win.
Man, them teams, they are Cidio.
Bro, we got Boston. Cidio. Boston's probably going to play Miami.
Okay.
That'll be a good series, but Boston's just better.
Right.
I think that would be 5-game series probably. Boston wins.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll win one in Miami for sure.
Yeah.
Boston's tough.
They are.
They had the same as that team as last year. And they added Malcolm Brogdon.
I think the biggest statement win of the year came from Boston a couple weeks ago.
When they beat Milwaukee about 58.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
Beat the hell out of them.
So yeah, those first and 2 seeds.
And then we got Milwaukee playing Chicago. That's a sweep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a sweep.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing to do with Giannis.
No.
And Drew Holiday gave them 50 already once.
Right.
It's a sweep.
Yeah. Not a lot there. That's good when you're a top seed with championship aspirations. You want to kind of get those series out the way.
Yeah, get your rest.
Let's get the ice on Giannis for a good week
for sure.
Yeah, so
that's the one thing about the Lakers. Road to if they want to go to the finals, it's a tough road.
It's a tough road.
It's a lot of games you got to play because you're on the road every series.
Right.
So you got to steal one road game every series, and that's already a lot to ask. And that's only if you win one. If you win one, that means it goes 7 every series.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Has anyone been in the finals at a 7 seed? I'm sure there has been.
I want to say the lowest seed to win an NBA Finals like a 5 or 6. It was Houston one year with Hakeem.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would know that. Encyclopedia over here.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's possible. I mean,
it's possible, but it's very rare.
Oh yeah,
it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
The percentages for us getting there is tough.
And Jordan probably wasn't even in the league when that happened.
Sheesh. If LeBron does this, I don't want to hear about anything more.
Oh yeah,
he'll be the GOAT.
GOAT talk.
If he gets in the finals this year
from
the 7 seed. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
They start off 2-10, get to the finals?
Yeah, that's never
That'd
happened.
be insane.
That's never happened.
That would be Juddy. I'm talking to the cameraman. Judd. Nuts. That would be nuts. All right, y'all. We're going to the fourth quarter. We'll see you in a second.
To the fourth.
Fourth quarter, y'all.
Quarter 4.
It's winning time.
Clutch time.
So you know what time it is.
Yeah.
It's guess the player.
Okay.
So this first one, not first one. This whole segment is playoff aspired.
Okay.
So all these people are going to be in the playoffs.
Okay.
We're going to start off with a current player. Okay.
All right.
And we're going to do 10 questions.
He's in the West.
So yes. Every guess / a question like we did last week.
Right.
So otherwise you'd be
I can't get no loopholes.
No loopholes.
Are these playing teams included?
Yes, playing teams are included. That will be a question.
Right, no problem. So it's the Pelicans.
Nope.
3. Grizzlies.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
I'm off to a great start, fella.
Yeah. Lakers.
Nope. Wow, 5 in.
Damn. Well, that's half of them. It has to be on.
You can also ask like wilder questions. Like I can give you answers like who are they playing type shit, and I'll give you an answer.
Right. That's true.
I just can't give you the team. I mean, I can't give you the player.
Right.
Since you only have 10 questions, you know what I mean. So you can get creative with it, but you got 5 left.
Okay. Top 3 seed?
Yes.
So it's Denver.
No. Ooh, only got 3 left.
So he's on sack.
There we go.
2 questions left.
2 left.
The player that you are thinking of has to be Malik Monk.
Ooh, close.
Then, if it's not Monk, it is Davion Mitchell.
Kevin Huerter.
Ah! Yeah, he was up there. He was up there. Yeah.
That was close.
That was close. That was
close.
One.
All right, we're gonna switch it up.
All right.
Think of a player in your head. I'm gonna do 10 questions.
Okay.
Let's mix it up.
All right.
Let me know when you get somebody.
I'll stay with the playoff inspired.
Okay.
Playoff coming back.
Okay.
And I have the player.
All right. East or West?
West.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, East.
East. Okay.
East, sorry.
Top 3 seed?
No.
It's 2. Okay. It's harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
See, now the roles have changed.
Yeah, it's not so easy. That seat is hot.
It is hot. I am sweating a little bit. Okay, so I said they're in the East, they're not top 3 seed. Okay. No. Is it Atlanta?
No.
Okay, I had to throw one out there.
Yeah.
I had to throw one out there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not them. Are they in the playing tournament?
They're locked in.
They're locked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
no
4.
No
not
playing.
Yeah. Wow, so it's not okay.
So that's 4.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he a guard? Just want to get out of the way.
Yeah. He's a guard.
I don't like that answer.
He's a guard. He's a guard.
Yeah.
He's a guard. He's a guard. He's
okay.
a guard. He's a guard.
Okay. They're locked in.
Yeah, and they're in the off. So that's 5.
Yeah, that's 5.
Yeah.
I can see who's in the playoffs.
Oh, wow. Cheat sheet.
I'm asking.
Cheat sheet.
I'm asking. You tell me.
They're in there.
So who else in the East? I'm trying to think.
You know who's in there.
No, I know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think seed-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, I said top 3. So it's got to be, okay. On the Knicks?
Yes.
Here we go. 6. I should have known from the jump. What am I doing?
Be careful.
So you say he's a guard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was good to get that out the way.
Yeah, see. Did you start?
Yeah. 7.
Is it Grimes?
No. 8.
Jalen Brunson?
No. That's close though.
RJ Barrett?
No.
Who else is the guard? Who's the starting guard?
Josh Hart? He don't start?
Isn't he more of the forward than a guard? I thought he's more of a small forward.
That's how it was tricky.
We need people to weigh in from the back.
Wait.
Judd, I need you to weigh in.
That's why when you
Well, I still had another guess regardless.
I don't know if he starts.
He don't start.
You know what? I'll give you this. The Knicks lineups changes so much. That's tough.
Yeah,
it changes a lot.
But you see, that's why if I said utility when you said is he a guard, and I was like, yeah, he's a guard.
You can say utility.
But then I would have gave it away.
That's fair.
That would have gave it away because Josh Hart's the ultimate utility.
Damn, that's very true.
Yeah, he plays the 1 through 6.
All right. That's a good point.
Yeah, that was a tough one. That's the whole point. Right?
No. That's a good call. All right, I'm gonna give you one more.
All right.
We're gonna do playoff things. We're gonna do one more each. I'll do one more. You do one more. So yeah, okay. East. Wait. Let me double check my guy. Okay, I'm ready.
So he is in the East.
Yeah.
Okay, that could be a question. Play in or locked?
Playing.
Okay. So he's on the Bulls.
No.
The Raptors.
Nope.
Damn.
You got 2 other choices.
Yeah, I'm trying. Who's that other playing set was?
It was.
Oh, he's on the Hawks. Damn, he's on the Heat.
Yeah.
Golly.
So you got 5 more.
Damn. I used all my shots on the
team.
on all the play-in teams, and I got the last one. Like
that's tough.
So you're probably thinking of a guy on the Heat, and this guy that you're thinking of is probably Kyle Lowry.
No.
That's a guard.
It is a guard.
So
that's 3 more.
3 more. Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. 2 for 2.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, 1 for 2.
1 for 2. 50%.
So did I miss mine or did I get mine?
We'll call that was your first one.
Okay, fine.
In four-quarter
it's a wash.
history.
It's a wash.
That's
fine.
That's
fine. I'm cool with that.
So okay. All right. Let me get my guy.
Yeah. Get your guy. Last one, then we'll wrap.
I got him.
You ready?
Yes.
East or West?
West.
Okay. Are they locked in?
Locked.
Got it. Do they have home court?
Yes.
Okay. And they're down to 4 teams. Okay. Guard or big?
It's a guard.
Guard?
4 questions.
Am I 4 questions?
Yep.
Okay, so it's either Denver, Memphis. Sacramento? Is he Sacramento?
Not Sac.
I'm at 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Okay. So it's either Denver, Memphis, or the Suns.
Tricky, huh? A lot of good guards in that.
A lot of good guards. Starter or a bench guy?
He's a starter.
Okay.
6.
So we're doing guards on the Suns, Memphis, and Denver. That's tough.
You did some good detective work there, though.
Is he an all-star?
Damn, that's a good one. Yeah, he is.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay.
7.
Suns is out.
Wait, so campaign off the table, huh? Like,
yeah. Does he have any scandals in his 6 months?
He had a big scandal.
His name is John Moran. That's how you do it, people.
Yeah. Detective Jake. He had a big scandal. Let's just say he's a shot taker, man.
That's the way to end it right there.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Oh, man. That's an episode, y'all. Episode 10's in the books.
4 quarters.
Man, we appreciate y'all for listening. Please tune in, subscribe, like, comment. Hit that little notification bell at the top as well so you know when we're posting. I'm trying to get more shorts and content out. So, yeah, man. Thank you for rocking with us. And we'll see y'all next week.
4 quarters pod. Thank you.
Peace.